Hello. So today's question is geek and function. This is a very simple question, but I would like to tell you about the XOR operator here, which is the key in this question. Let's see the question now. Given two integers, numbers n and k, the geek wants you to find f of dot 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 f of n k times, where f of x is x XOR operation, which is the exclusive OR, multiplied by x mod 10. So there is a function given which is defined by this formula f of x equal to x XOR x mod 10. Okay, and we need to keep applying the same function on its result for k times. Okay, so those of you who do not know about XOR operation, I'll tell. In case of XOR, what happens is, for example, there are two numbers 1011 and then 1101. Okay, so if we try to do the perform or operation on these two numbers, then in that case OR bit is always set in case either of the two bits are set. In this particular first case, both the two bits are set, so the result will be set. In case of this, either of the two bits are set, so the result will be set. In this case as well, either of the two bits are set, it will be set, and if both are set, again. So this is the OR solution. Okay, in case we want to find exclusive OR, in that what happens is exclusively only one bit of each operand should be set. So if in case both the bits are set, then the result will be 0. Okay, then in this second case, what will happen is either of one, like one of the bits is set exclusively out of those two numbers, so the result will be 1. Similarly here it will be 1, and here since both are set, the result will be 0. So this will be the result of exclusive OR operated on these two numbers. Okay, always remember this one rule, that any numbers exclusive OR with itself will always be 0. Okay, because all the same bits are set, so it will always be 0. There is no exclusivity in both the numbers, so in that case always it will be 0. So let us start with the solution of this problem. So input as usual, there will be t denoting the number of test cases, and next line will consist of two integers n and k. Okay. We'll keep iterating over the test cases. Second line will contain n and k. Split it into an array and we'll call it nums. Copy paste this. So here we are, and now we will try to parse. We'll try to declare two numbers n and k, and then we will parse them. So after it'll try to parse the number at the 0th index of this array to a variable called n, and it will try to parse the number at the first index and call it k as it is given in the question. So when we try to parse it, we will get the numbers n and k, and then we will maintain a particular result, and we will initiate with the value of n. Okay, and then we'll keep iterating from 0 to k. Okay, as is given here, we need to find this result k times. So what we will do is we will just do result equals result. Bitwise OR operation in C# is denoted by this crown. Bitwise OR result mod 10. Okay, and then in the end we will just print the result. Let's compile it and see. So we got the output as 22 and 74. For test cases 2274, which looks fine. Okay, so our code is exceeding the time limit. Okay, so what we can do is, as I told you, let's try to optimize this code. So in case, as we discussed earlier, every number's XOR with itself is always 0. And in this particular function, the that case will arise always when the result of this operation, result mod 10, is result, and any numbers mod with 10 will be the number itself when the number is lesser than 10. So let us give a case wherein if result is less than 10, then we will just put result as 0 and return or break out of the loop. Okay, now let's run and see. We're getting the result. This is also taking a lot of time, it seems. It exceeded the time limit again. Okay, there can be one more case in case it is divisible by 10. So in case the result is divisible by 10, then result mod 10 will be 0. So in case it is 0, anything XOR 0 is the same number itself. So we will break it at that time as well. If in case result mod 10 equals 0, in that case we'll just break the loop. Let's see if it is still giving the right answer. Okay, so this has done the trick. Thank you.